What exactly is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is the Facebook of the business world. It's a great place to find all your contacts, like a massive directory or an old-fashioned phone book. You can have people you went to school with, colleagues, people you went to university with, previous jobs, past jobs, current jobs, people you meet along your way. It's not as personal as Facebook, so you wouldn't be posting pictures of you and your cat. But just every time you've done like a bit of an accomplishment, you've got some news to share, it's really great to post it and put yourself out there. Now there's a few reasons you might use LinkedIn. Maybe you're looking for a job. LinkedIn is full of jobs, but more importantly, it's full of people who hire individuals. The other reason is, if you've got a job interview coming up, it's almost guaranteed that they are going to search for you online. It's far better to have a LinkedIn they can look at rather than trawling through your Instagram pics. And another great reason is staying up to speed in your sectors. We're the first to know because we're engaged on the platform. My first top tip is creating a personal URL. That's the address you use to get onto the platform. Normally it's something along the lines of www.linkedin.com/in/012567891011. And it's not very memorable, it's not very personal, and Google has a real struggle linking that up with your name. What you can do is go into the settings and change it. So for instance, it could be www.linkedin.com/in/NatHawley. That makes it far more easy to be spotted by potential employers. The next step is add a professional looking headshot. So often people come in and see us at Exceptional Individuals and their picture is them on a night out and they've just cropped it and it looks dreadful. Honestly, no picture is better than a bad picture, but a good picture, as they say, is worth 1,000 words. You do not even have to have that much professional equipment. Sometimes just a plain background and the camera on your phone can be good enough, at least to start with. So now you need to add people. Start by your previous employers. Look for all your old colleagues and add as many of them as you possibly can find. LinkedIn works best if you know the individuals, so try and not add anyone for the sake of it, but remember, these people do not have to be your best friends. They just need to have known you in some sort of professional capacity. The headline. LinkedIn will automatically update your headline. It normally does it for whatever your most recent job is, but maybe your most recent job isn't the role that you want to be known for. Maybe you work at a pizza restaurant, but you really want to get into music. There's no use having on your LinkedIn fast food delivery when all you want to do is be a producer. So go in that, change it, and use keywords such as music, professional, opportunities. Another thing that LinkedIn does is it always sets people's profiles to private. And what you want to do is change it to public. By doing this, other people have full view of your profile, and it means that you'll be featured on web searches. Now, some people say, why should I use LinkedIn if I already have a blog or a website? Well, LinkedIn does tend to rate a lot higher than most people's websites while on search engines, but it also can be a good way to advertise your blogs, social media accounts or websites, so make sure you include those links within your profile. If at all possible, make sure to name drop your company or your projects with your name. A good example is, rather than saying my blog or about me, I would say Nat's blog or about Nathaniel. Again, this all goes back to the search engines being able to find you. The more your name appears in a meaningful context, the more likely you'll appear first on someone's list. Now, LinkedIn requires you to have an email address, but it doesn't share your email address with the rest of the world, at least if you do not want it to. But I really recommend adding as many email addresses as you have used. Because the way LinkedIn works is if your email address is in their address book, you'll come up as a recommendation for them to add. But if you're using your personal one and no one has the email address, the likelihood is it will appear to them that you aren't on the platform and you'll be potentially missing out on a brilliant contact. Now we're on to the good old summary. This section is the section I see people going wrong the most. You want to keep it short, to the point, because the first 3 lines are the only lines that LinkedIn shows you without clicking the More button. And let's face it, whoever clicks the extra button, we only ever read the top line. So make sure that the first 2 lines of your summary is on point, says exactly who you are, what you're looking for, and has all the key words. Now, as someone with dyslexia, I'm a very visual individual. I like to see things, and a lot of other people do as well. And this is where LinkedIn's great, because you can actually add media. You can include your website and it will show a thumbnail, maybe a document or a photograph, actually demonstrating the work you do. Now for me, this is a key thing because CVs, tried and tested, classic, but people lie on them quite a lot. LinkedIn is your chance to visually show people that you have what it takes. You've done it before, you can do it again.